With the reveal of the Homeless Scum soon being added to the game, I could not be more excited.
Like, we are finally having access to dual wielding after so long. And when you look at all the archetypes that this class offers, it basically screams, "Go crazy! Go stupid!" And as for the archetypes that catch my attention, it starts with the Ruffian, an archetype that focuses entirely on melee and all in on aggression. If you've seen any of my gameplay for Darktide, you know that this fits me to a T. The aggression aspect of this archetype is heavily incentivized from how they describe it, from its combat ability, Rampage, to its keystone, Adrenaline Frenzy. This archetype also features the first honest-to-goodness missile launcher. I'm curious how this compares to the other blitzes in the game, like the Ogryn Nuke, or the Crack Grenade from the Veteran.
The other archetype that really catches my eye is the Chemist. Specifically, the ability to lay down your latest brew on the ground and have your other teams affected by whatever you've concocted. By the end of the mission, your team is going to be tweaking out by your creations. Now you can be the drug dealer you've always aspired to be, all without your team's consent. And that first comes from the new mechanic that is introduced with this class, the Stim Labs. We are finally going to be able to cook up our own special stims. And from how it's described in the blog, we're going to be getting a whole separate tree, of which is going to be getting its own separate set of points, just like our regular talent tree. I was really hoping we would get something special for the stims in terms of like effects, and this seems to be the solution to what I was hoping for. I'll just have to see for myself once it actually comes out. Finally, the last thing to note is the Gunslinger archetype. There's two things that catches my attention with this, and it's the Blitz and the ability, which is called Desperado. During Desperado, you've got some seriously powerful effects, and it basically spells out, get in there and start blasting. Say you're getting pinned down by a bunch of Gunners and Reapers. Well, all you gotta do is just pop this ability, and you won't be getting hit by their bullets. You can easily close the gap with your unlimited stamina, and you're going to be reloading your gun instantly on top of not having your ammunition being used. And to further incentivize you on closing the distance and start blasting up close, close range kills will extend the duration of Desperado, so it's pretty telling how they want you to be playing it. And I'm glad that they found a different purpose for a gun ability like this, compared to other abilities like the Ogryn's Point Blank Barrage or the Veteran's Executioner Stance. As for the other thing that caught my eye, it's the Blinder Grenade. It's described as being quick to throw, all while being able to stagger enemies, so entirely utility based. What interests me the most about this nade is how it's described as being quick to throw, and how these nades will replenish from killing enemies, which I assume is going to work just like how the Zealot's throwing knives currently function. And since it's a grenade, it's probably going to be really easy compared to the throwing knives, which you have to be pretty precise to get good results with. And that pretty much wraps up my thoughts about what's been revealed for the class so far. But enough about what I think. I'm curious about what you guys think about the new class. Is it pretty interesting, or is it underwhelming? I'm personally looking forward to it. Let me know. Alright, until next time, later.